hope you're all doing well. Let me lower the sound for the music. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Today is the 31st of March. Yeah. Hi, Lucy. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. You're the Lego dude. You're getting an LAT next month. Oh, I really love Lego so much. I'm trying to get a the Death Star. I don't know if I think you've pretty much seen that one before. Yeah, I like that one a lot. And hi, how you doing, Sadi? I think Sadi Ivanka. I hope I said that right. Yeah, you had a Lego Death Star. That's good. That's good. Did you have fun with it? So TS ain't on YouTube? What do you mean? Hi the cat. Yes, very much. Yeah. Oh my god. My little goober of a dog is outside. Lucy dance. Yeah. Where? Yeah. Oh my gosh. So adorable. So many like little cats running around on my other monitor. Like I get the little kitties and I take them places. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Maybe some of you are at work, maybe some of you are home, something. And for those of you at home, I hope you're getting good rest, not doing anything too strenuous. Yeah. You have to talk about Legos. I guess you're having a good day. I love Legos so much. Like I always say, but just there's so many pieces of Legos that I want to get, but I never had the chance to. Konbanwa. Welcome, welcome. Is it nighttime where you're at? I'm just chilling right now? Yeah, that's good. I like chilling. Especially when I'm like not busy for the day, you know? We had an order for the Millennium Falcon coming sometime this month. Oh, that's good. Yeah. I wanna get a Star Destroyer. Cause as a kid I had a Star Destroyer like pack, but I never actually built it because I was too dumb at the time. So I would use this to make other things, like little mini ships. Yeah. Anything with more than 10 instructions I couldn't do as a kid. It was a little too difficult for me. Yeah. Here, let me move my my little mic over here. There we go. I just had to move it a little because it was in the way. Fair enough. Aw, Lucy, you getting me pregnant again? Oh, so silly. Silly. Yeah. Move this over. And that over there. Oh, there are two types of comments? Yeah. We have Twitch, and then we have YouTube. So, YouTube is, is the YouTube ones, and then Twitch is my main platform where I stream. I remind you of someone. Who do I remind you of? I hope it's nice. What do you mean again? This never happened before, Trust? You remember the other day when we were playing Roblox? Yeah, I remember. always remember. See? I like Twitch, but it's got its own problem. Indeed. I have that little thing on my head, a hoge, moving a little. Howdy, Senshi-zen. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Yeah. That was not canon. Was it not a canon event? Then what was it? I want you to tell me your words. What was it? My phone is so hot right now. Hey, look at what? Lucy, run. No, don't run. Running is sometimes fun. Sometimes when I'm trying to just sit around, someone will run away from me, and I'll catch up to them. You gotta return later, you'll come down after talking about Legos. Okay. Have a good day. I can't wait to see the Legos later. Yeah. I'm like a big fan of childhood things. I like building Legos and chicken nuggets, things like that. Petting me. Let me get the hand. Yeah. Thanks for the pet. Pet bay. I had some French fries earlier. They're really good. So I eat I ate a hamburger and I had some French fries. They're pretty nice. The hamburger was a like type of American Western burger where it has bacon and avocado, and it had 2 patties. I could barely finish it because it was too big. But now I'm like so full. I have food coma. I can only eat 1 French fry, and then I had to put the rest away into the snack for later. And I have my monster on my table right now. Your voice is pleasant. I'll come back again if I see you around. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you have a lovely day, and whatever you're gonna do, I hope you have a good time doing it. Yeah. Lucy, do you have a favorite type of fry? Because honestly, one of my favorite types of fries is curly fries. Especially when they're seasoned. Arigato. Yeah. Yeah. My Japanese is a little rusty. I've studied it for I think 1.5 years now. Hi Wolfie, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. You don't have a favorite type of fry, Lucy? Are you telling me that you're fryless? You don't have a favorite? You're bunking Wolfie. What did Wolfie do that was so bad? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that scene in Cyberpunk where you're laying down and you're supposed to be laying down with your ideal partner, and they just talk to you about basically your life, I think. Something like that. They ask what your motives are. Then you tell them you have a bullet lodged in your head. I feel like that was a very, very good scene. Because it's just an intimate one-on-one. And you're telling about what your fears are. And eventually, your fears will go away. They let you just find solace in them for the night. And you wake up with the code word samurai. I feel like that was really nice. Just ranting on a tangent about Cyberpunk. Such a good series, actually. The games. The anime is really good too, but really sad. I'm not a big fan of that thing. Especially like when I watch the Cyberpunk anime. Tell the story all the time, right? So I was going through a breakup and my friend was like, hey, watch the Cyberpunk anime, it'll make you feel so much better. And so I watched it and it did not make me feel better. I mean, I wasn't sad about the breakup anymore, but I was sad about the anime. Honestly though, it's a really good series. I think you guys should watch it if you haven't already. My little nubs ready. My little feet. Been a really nice morning. I've been doing a bunch of other stuff. I went ahead and took my grandma to the doctor. Have a good stream, thank you. I will have a good stream. You need to rewatch it because you want to cry watching something again. If you need something new to watch, I recommend Doctor Who. That's a very good series. The one from 2007. It's like very, I don't know, it's a very unique series, definitely. And the way it makes you sad is in a form of melancholy. What's good, fam? How are you? I'm doing very good. How are you? You're writing notes from a webtoon you're gonna review. Good. Hello, Laser. Welcome. Interesting. It is very interesting. It's nice when you see something that's not like a common occurrence in media. And I feel like that's what I liked about Doctor Who. It came with things that you weren't really expecting. Like, imagine you love someone, right? And that person gets sent back in time. And by the time you finally meet them again, they're already old. It's really, really harsh. Are you a furry? No, I'm not a furry. It's like the author forgot about the story it was supposed to be about at some point. There's a lot of series like that, and that makes me sad because I lose passion for the project. You're sitting there and you're reading something, and by the time it's like near the end, you've already lost interest. Like everything that mattered in the story is gone. I feel like that's what Walking Dead turned into as well. I used to be a huge fan of The Walking Dead. I used to watch the series every Friday with my family. And, well, my friends. But I stopped because it started getting too convoluted story's not very easy to follow. It's just same things happening over and over. The first season was amazing, as the zombies felt like a threat, and they were scary. And then eventually, it just became like, okay, there's just zombies in the show now. It's not like much. I feel like that's one of the things that we should try not to do whenever we're writing something. Your notes for each story end with blank, but what about? Host of reality. What in the ever-loving creator is going on here? I see this all time in lives. What do you mean? What is the host of reality? Host by... What if reality did have a host? The last season tied everything well, you feel? It was a nice ending? I haven't watched the last season of Walking Dead. I stopped around the time when Negan killed Glenn. Glenn was my favorite character, and then after he died I just sort of fell. Rick and Samurai Woman reunited. That's a nice ending. I like Rick and Samurai Woman, they had a nice arc. You are the person that hosts reality. What is reality to you then? No spoilers. Don't worry. Stopped watching The Walking Dead. You felt like it was edgy after a point. I know why you can't get into Invincible. That's okay. Host, leave your content. Up to you. See you later. Thank you for the sub, host. See you later as well. Don't worry, Laser. It's okay. Good to know that they got together. Because I was gonna read the comics at some point. Yeah. A very annoying woman won't leave me alone. You have Alfredo. I love Alfredo. Where'd you get it from? Did you make it or did you go to Olive Garden? Nah. It'll go now for me. You like dark content, but there has to be a point, you feel. I mean, I like dark content as well. Some stories I read are like really dark, but some people don't know how to do it right. In order for content to be really dark and effective, you have to make it so it impacts the viewer. It can't just be like, oh, the world's gritty, the world's dark. That won't work. But if you make it so the viewer gets engaged into it and they feel the darkness and they feel the pain that the characters go through, that makes a good story. You prefer to cook, so you made it earlier today. Yummy. Like I said, I just ate a burger, a yummy burger. But pretty much all I've eaten today. It was my lunch. I woke up and did a bunch of chores. Yeah. A little Evie kitty. I had 5 hours of sleep last night. I was so busy with thinking. Been such a wondrous day. So much to do. So much to do. Evie Bay. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is someday I'll find a day, right? And probably just watch a bunch of stuff with you guys. I've been going in the Discord a lot more lately and talking to everyone, making new friends. expanding on things like that. Nah. You read a story that was a bully revenge. After a point, they were worse than the bully ever was to them, and the bully had a worse backstory. It became sad. I could see how that would turn out, yeah. Sometimes life is like that as well. But at the same time, like, you don't want it to be like that. You wanna make it so the story has at least some closure. Hi Zen, welcome. We're just talking, you know, normal ASMR stuff. I had a, I don't know, I'm trying to save up for a 3D microphone, 3D that has the ears, so I can whisper into your ears. Yeah. The thing about those 3D microphones are like, they're really expensive, yeah. Funny ear mic. I have a friend who has one, and we were talking. I was like, what happened to you lick it? Have you ever licked the mic? You ever licked the ears? But they said no. They said the texture would feel so weird. Qua? What do you mean, qua? Hmm. Yeah. What was this? Yeah. Like a rich kid was getting bullied by a poor kid, and they stopped the bully getting a job, and they were not. I mean, things you do as kids. You're a completely different person when you're a kid than when you're an adult. All the people who bullied me when I was in elementary and stuff, I don't hold any grudge against them. While I know they could be a really nice person now, what they do growing up doesn't define them. Only what defines them is now. My voice is super fitting for ASMR. Thank you. I find my voice to be very weird, you know, like, I can talk loud, but I find comfort in talking, especially when I'm just sitting around reading something. I like reading soft. It puts more emphasis on the emotion, and then I can kind of weave my way around the story like that. One of my favorite things, actually, to just read a story, right? I read a story about a distant world that I'll never be able to go to. May you see my shoes? You mean my model's shoes? You want to see my model's, like, shoes? They were like 10 years out of school, and they stopped him from ever getting a fast food job using their connection. It was very extreme. That's not nice. That's like, I feel like that's worse than the bullying. Even though he's different, he's, you know, oh, yeah, hold on. Let me show you my shoes, feet. These are my feet. I don't really have any shoes. I'm just a little cat without any shoes. Yeah. Lucy, are you sniffing my feet? Why do you do that? I didn't know you were into feet, Lucy. You should have told me earlier. I'm kidding. But seriously, I didn't know you were into feet. judge. Mug. What can I say? Just part of the game. Hi Blank Raid. Welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're just relaxing, talking about different things. Letting our minds wander. Letting the world become something. One of my friends is streaming. It sucks that I can't be there to watch. I usually like watching whenever a friend streams. Yeah. I can? What do you mean? Dan Schneider ruined a generation with all the feet on Nickelodeon. Their logo was literally a Siamese foot at one point. I mean, yeah, it is. We must call Kojima. Hideo Kojima, come help us with our feet. What's funny about like feet is being a feet scanning. Yeah, I recently got Death Stranding as well. There's some people, right, that message me, and when they find out I'm a femboy, the first thing they ask is, can I see your feet? And it's like off-putting sometimes, you know? You think of the wrestler Kojima, he's the bread man. Welcome to the bread. Yeah, whenever someone asks about my feet, I give them this look. Why do you want to see my feet so bad? You being a naughty boy. But yeah, I have my nails painted on my feet and my hands. I like to paint my nails a lot. They make me feel a little more pretty. Yeah. What is feet? Never heard of it. Yeah, you're lying. I know what you are. Let me stretch. There, I stretched. Visual learner, are ya? Yeah, you're a visual learner, aren't you? Yeah. Thank you for the pet. Thank you. Nick. I'm Lucy. That's what I am. Hi, Lucy. I'm Song. And I know what you are. I know all your darkest things you keep in the shadow. I've seen your Twitter. Let me readjust myself. Yeah. There we go. I shall continue listening, but you're going to Elgin. Make sure you get those games. Increase your strength. Because you're going to need your strength for the future. Yeah. The future, things are going to be a lot easier whenever you're strong. For what exactly? Pretty much anything, like opening a pickle jar. Pickles are my worst enemy when it comes to opening. I'm too weak for them. I need to ask everyone to open a pickle jar for me. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for that blank rate. Realistically, you're doing it for cosplay. That's why I work out. I work out so everyone can see my femboy body. And they can have something to look forward to in the future. Because I post pictures every Friday. You forgot the pickle. Well, Lucy, I don't know if you've checked. I don't know if you're interested, but you can check the pickles underneath your tongue. You just want to have that Resident Evil 9 Leon physique. Leon is so hot. Yeah, I want his physique. Yeah. Somehow I was scrolling and I found you again. Welcome back. If you wish to continue scrolling, you can. I won't keep you forever. That's where they went. Yeah. Left the pickles underneath your tongue. And because of that, tried to think that there was no pickles on your burger. Always HS? What does HS mean? Nah. You better not be here when I'm scrolling. I'll try not to. I just float around the algorithm. If it takes me here, then that's where I'm meant to be. Bass from SpongeBob hiding pickles under your tongue. Yeah, that's what Lucy is. Lucy's hiding pickles underneath his tongue. It feels so nice for sleeping. I really wish I had my blow high right now. I need my little blue shark to keep me comfort. Because I'm like floating, yeah. All day yesterday I was cuddling my blue shark. It was really nice. You float right into my face. Reality says hi, by the way. What is time and reality they're really nice. Sometimes they don't like me though. Reality tends to alternate if it likes me or not. But that's okay, because I'm just here. That's cute, yeah. You're cuddling your shark plushie right now. This is Blage. Blage? Not Blaha. Yeah. My friend who's Swedish, he tells me to say blowhigh. And that's how I've been saying it. It's very hard to get shredded without getting on the gas. Well, just because something is hard doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Eh? When did sharks become the gay icon? I don't know. Good morning, and if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And life is the one throwing you around. I'm going to send her a warning. Thank you. Now looking for a super shred, just to perk up your chest and arms, and then tighten your waistline. I wish I could get a tighter waist. Sometimes I fantasize about it. Having a very narrow waist that's tight, that's easily grabbable. But does that mean I'm gay? I have like 10 shark plushies. It doesn't mean you're gay. You be whatever you want to be. If you wish to be gay, then be gay. That's okay. Yeah. Thank you for the pet. Thank you, thank you. Feel so comfortable right now. My shark is on my bed right now, and part of me wants to get up and go get it and just snuggle it until the end of time. But I can't do that. I have things to do. Eh. Whenever you need, your YouTube chat is a bit out of sync with your content, so I will not hear your response. I'm a roach, only here for the cuteness. Well, thank you for being here. Yeah, the chat syncs are a bit off, which sucks. I wish it was all real time, but it's like a 2-second, maybe almost a minute delay. That's because I'm on 3 platforms. If I ever decide to take pictures, I'd share because I'm not too far off. Ne? I'm hoping that someday I'll be able to take good pictures, you know. See you tomorrow. Okay. Good night. I hope you have a wonderful dream. 30 seconds away. 30 seconds is pretty common actually. The longest delay I've seen on a stream is 10 minutes. It was crazy. It wasn't my stream though. Yeah. And continue drinking my monster. Of course. Good night and have sweet dreams. Yanbei. Yeah. I yawn a little from time to time. Bye, Lunar Studio. Hello, bottom. It is I, Masturo Chalice. Welcome. Me like it in ya. Thank you, thank you. My gosh, Omniverse. I like how it automated twink. I'm not really a twink. A little bit of a twink. No. Yeah. Yeah, welcome, Omnicat. Welcome, welcome. Gosh, can't wait. Later on tonight, I'm gonna be snuggling all my plushies, and they're gonna be so nice. Hi, Omnicat. Actually, I have some ice cream in the fridge too. So I'm thinking if I get ice cream and I snuggle my shark and watch some cartoons, and, you know, recreate my childhood a little. Yeah. So cute. But that'll be a lot of work. It means I have to get out of bed, out of my chair. Today is a good. I'm glad. I only want the best days for you. Yeah. I have a cut on my tongue because earlier I was trying to eat an apple and I bit too hard. I cut my tongue with my fang. So like, it hurts a little bit, yeah. Only if you make the boy sharks kiss. I mean, if they kiss, it'll be kind of cute, you know? Imagine seeing two boys kissing. I've seen two boys kiss once. It was really nice. It's a bit weird though. Sometimes I like it, and sometimes I don't. And it always depends. You gotta talk about Legos with someone new streamer to enjoy. You got to cook and clean, and now it's gym time. Day is good. Let's keep good vibes rolling. Let's make sure you have the best day. And night shall now vanish as you're entering the gym. I hope you have a wonderful time at the gym. You're gonna do so well. Get all those reps in, burn all the calories. Soon you'll have your dream body, and I'll be proud of you. Thank you, I will have fun. As long as a certified goblin, biting tongue with sharp teeth. You could say that. I don't try to bite my tongue, but this happens. Sometimes I'm just sitting there and my teeth slips. My fang plunges into my tongue. It gets a little weird and painful. We were gonna buy some Pokemon Legos, but they look kinda poopy, so we're getting bootlegs that look better. I honestly wish I can get more Legos. There's so many Lego sets I want, but kind of pricey and all that. I don't want to spend all that money on something I'm not going to use for too long. Especially when I don't even have much money to begin with. I feel like that's a thing for later in my life, when I have a stable income and job. And I can live in an apartment on the top floor of a high-rise and watch the city as snow falls down, playing with my Legos, being a cat. That's my dream. My dream is to just be somewhere calm and live there peacefully with Legos and maybe someone I love. Something nice and relaxing, yeah. But until then, I'm in my apartment. I'm working on projects and passion. That's just how life is, you know. Sometimes life can be really good and sometimes it can be tricky. When it's tricky, that's when you need to rely on your friends. Eh? One of my friends apparently just got banned off of Blue Sky. I didn't know that was possible to get banned off of Blue Sky. Interesting. That's why you're buying big farmland, so you can build a house and have space. I hope you have fun with that dream, you know? Not everyone can, like, think about the possibility of doing something like that. So, I'm gonna tell you guys one of my dreams. I was planning on buying one of those cheap houses in Japan. One of the ones that's neglected and forgotten. And then renovating it. Just making it something personal. And then living in the countryside, alone. Being like a little recluse like I am. Only going out to get food and, you know, necessities. But I like growing plants. So I'll grow my own food and other calm stuff, you know. Maybe raise a dog or two, or a cat. Bunch of cats, dogs, just animals to keep me company. Pretty much one of my dreams. But the sad thing is, it's not gonna be possible in my timeline. It's really hard to move around, and it's really even harder to get a stable job in this economy. So I have to wait. And until then, I'll wait in peace. You do it with all the sharks. That's nice. I like Sharky. You know, I have my, I have an orca, right? I have a pet orca. It's in my closet right now. Yeah. My pet orca is just, being a little goober in there. What is happening to my Twitter? People are looking at my weird posts. I didn't mean for them to think it's weird. You're still young, things can change. That was almost 8 years ago and I'm stable. I'm glad you're stable, you know? I'm young, but I won't be young forever. And that's okay. I don't really want much to change in my life. I just want stability, peace. That's something that I think all of us can strive for. And if along the way something changes in me, then I hope I change for the better, you know? Right now, I'm just floating in my chair, drinking my monster while my face is all fuzzy. Because I have the heater on, cold outside, and there's a little bit of rain coming. I love it when the rain comes because then I can watch it fall from the sky. Usually when it rains, it feels like Silent Hill. You're sitting there and staring at the gloominess outside, the fog. That's my favorite thing. Just the vibes are good. The vibes are good, but some things are even better. Very slow day today, you know? I thought there'd be more, like, more things to do, more, what's it called? I don't know, more plans for me today. I thought I had a lot more to do, but I don't. It's mostly just relaxing and vibes. One of the things I need to do is plan an ASMR for Wednesday. Because Wednesday is when I upload, Wednesdays and Fridays. Vibe Bay. Yeah, I'm Vibe Bay. So, yeah, I just need to... Right now I need to plan an ASMR. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna create? Creation is a bit of a weird process. Especially when you don't have any ideas at the moment. You just sort of look around, try to find references for something that doesn't really exist. No. You create nothing from something. Something from nothing. That's when I upload. Yeah. Wednesdays and Fridays I upload. I try to schedule them so they upload at noon my time. But the thing is, it's difficult because you don't know. Like, I have the stuff ready. I have the uploads taken care of. This week I'm behind on my uploads. Yesterday I wasn't really feeling too well, so I laid in bed all day. And then today I'm still a bit under the weather, but I wanted to stream because I didn't want to leave anyone alone, you know? I wanted to still do something, especially while it's quiet. Just gotta vibe, hang out with everyone. Nice whenever you can talk to people like that, yeah. Ne. Hontoni. Hope you're feeling a bit better though. I'm feeling good. I'm just tired and fatigued. I was up late last night. I couldn't sleep. Now I'm running off of 5 hours of sleep and a Monster Energy can. But after stream I might lay down a little. Just lay down and cuddle my plushies. I was gonna do like a game today or something, but I feel like it's best to just talk a little. Talk and then communicate with people. I don't see the thing I'm looking for. Okay, that's feels so cozy here. Oh, thank you. You need to rest and cuddle your shark. I like cuddling my shark, but it's a bit weird sometimes, you know? I'm cuddling my shark and then I end up missing what it's like to cuddle a person. Cuddling people is so nice. Just sit there and feel the warm embrace. Plus, my bed is very small, so sometimes my shark flies off my bed because I move. I tend to kick in my sleep. I'm a sleep kicker. And it hurts because I used to do martial arts a lot, so my kicks are kind of powerful. Sorry, I just had to shake my head and open my eyes, you know? Everything feels heavy. I have a heavy eye bags on my face. Stuff like that. Oh, you know I could do? I could do an emo femboy ASMR. That's something I can get to writing on. Or I can try to find another thing here. Would this work? Need to find a good ASMR pic. Yeah, hi Maya. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day, sweetheart. So fucking early today. You've been in bed rotting? Aw, I'm sorry. You have a good night, at least? Because I know sometimes when you're rotting in bed it can be very difficult to get out of bed or focus on anything. You did? That's good. I'm glad you had a good night. Right now I'm just looking at pictures. I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna do for a video later. Using my brain. My little information sponge. Oh, I like this one. You're building your friend's computer today? How nice of you. Brain blast. Yeah. Brain blasting. And let me sit up straight. I had my feet on my desk. Relaxing and kind of rotting. It's nice because, like, sometimes when I'm talking like this, I could just kick my feet up and tell everything, tell a story, say something that's on my mind, and kind of let it soothe people. I don't know if you guys have, what's it called? I don't know if you guys have heard the game Barrow Trauma, right? The spooky game. It involves being in a submarine deep on the moon of Europa, underwater. And you and your crew have to go and face the horrors beneath the water. I was playing with a friend last night, and it was pretty fun. I'll try to describe it as cinematically as possible, okay? Barrow Trauma is what it was called. So I was with my friend. We had just loaded in, got onto our submarine. He's the captain and I'm one of the maintenance workers. It's very calm at first, right? So we fall down from the submarine. Like, we detach from the station's dock and go into the water. We're tasked with delivering 2 people to another station, and the only way to traverse Europa, which is one of Jupiter's moons, it's really cold and full of water and ice, is to go into the depths with the submarine, of course. And there's these little creatures, they're called crawlers. They get onto your ship and start peeling off the hull. And whenever they peel off the hull, you can feel the water pour in. And you'll hear the metal creaking and groaning. On top of that, the water pressure can kill you. In this game, anything can kill you. So it's terrifying. You can't see outside because if there's glass windows, it would break and shatter. So you're kind of just in like the Iron Lung, right? From the movie Iron Lung in the game. And we went off, killed a couple of crawlers that were trying to crawl into our ship. And I was in the ballast, just trying to get some water out because we were taking on too much water. And I hear this clicking noise coming from underneath the floorboards. And when I look underneath the floorboards, I see that one of the creatures have made it in. They're right under me, but they don't see me yet. They're kind of just nibbling on the wires. So we seal the ballast, and I tell the captain, who's my friend, that we have an intruder on board. So naturally, we came in, we took care of it with weapons. I didn't have a weapon, of course, because I was a mechanic, so I just had a crowbar. But we did it pretty well, and that first mission was a success, and I liked it. Then the next mission, we went to an abandoned station. Found out there was someone living in there. He tried killing us. He took out the captain, knocked him over the head. And I found his pet, which he was raising one of those crawlers to be his own. Yeah. The game is really interesting and really in-depth. But at the same time, every little failure can kill you. Even if you are just being a mechanic, repairing the wires or the submarine can explode. And they can provide an instant party wipe just by that. You play you play with a full party, and say the hull gets breached, your entire ship will get flooded with the creatures outside. And they're stronger than you are. You're just a human. And you're with your crew, that's it. It's a really good game, and I think everyone should give it a try sometime at least. I used to be really into games like that, where you have to, just be around with friends, co-op. But my groups fell apart, so I don't have as much people to play co-ops with, I enjoy it, it's just sometimes it's a little too much for a solo person. Yeah. No, I'm trying to think. Ooh, train. Oh, so I could do this where it's a femboy on a train. What do you guys think? Would that be a good concept for a video? Femboy on a train? Yeah, think, babe. I'm thinking right now, letting my noggin flow. Hi, Snake. Welcome, welcome. Put that up there. Put this down here. Yeah. Oh, and femboy on a train is a pretty good idea. I gotta come up with a script though. So, femboy on a train, he's just there with his friend, I guess. Yeah. Maybe not friend, maybe he's just there, enjoying his time. And you bump into him. He thinks you're really beautiful, so he starts talking to you. And the femboy looks at you. And he notices that you go to the same school together. So, naturally, he wants to be your friend and get to know you more. Eventually, you guys go on a date. I think that would be a pretty cool concept. Maybe for like a longer video I could do that. I do want to do a bunch of character series where I write a whole love story. And then people could put themselves in the shoes of the character. Not the character, the protagonist. The character just kind of vibes there, saying how much love they have. Yeah. Very sleepy kitty today. I've just been so sleepy lately. Been tough. Yeah. I could voice act a meme as well. That's something I can do. So let me go find a meme. I remind you of female catnap. What's catnap? Oh, yeah. From Poppy Playtime. Oh, okay. But I'm not female though. I'm a male. I was born a boy. I do love cats though. Cats make me feel so cozy on the inside. That's one of my favorite things. Hi, Nyrith. Wait, are you done streaming? Aw. I wanted to see your stream. Yeah. Your pet? Oh no, don't worry. People confuse me for female a lot, but I'm a boy. You did a short one today because you got some university work to do. That's understandable. I'm probably gonna be doing a short stream today as well, because I didn't get much sleep. I kinda wanna do longer streams, but I don't wanna push myself too much. I've been pushing myself a lot lately for things like content and meeting new people, making new friends. Not healthy. My goal is to someday make it so I can achieve a partner, Twitch partner. You know? I think that's everyone's goal. Thank you, Streamlabs. For spamming all accounts. Yeah. My goal is to maybe someday become a Twitch partner and then do stuff like that. Hi, welcome, BTS Army Strawberry. I'm doing good. Nah. Oh my gosh, my room is so warm right now. I love the warmth. So cute, Lone. Thank you, thank you. I like being cute, at least trying to be. Nah. So are you a VTuber? I am a VTuber. My name is Songbei. I'm a femboy VTuber. Thank you for the follow, Draconic Dawn. You're always cute? No. I'm not always cute. You're always cute. I think you guys are amazing. And I wish to be like you. I like whenever I get to talk to the people on stream. I have trouble talking to people normally. So it makes me feel happy and like I'm conversating very well. Yeah. Yupe? Nah. QC. That's your name. You're QC and you're QReth. Both of you are cute. Yeah. Yeah, they're so squishy. Little squishy beans. Now let's see here. Oh, that's my friend's thingy. That's so cute because one of my friends uploaded a meme. Bubble Pop Electric. What is that? What is Bubble Pop? Is that a song? The correct way to handle your boyfriend. I'm trying to think here. Yeah. Some people will have put some memes up on femboy Reddits, right? I check femboy Reddits pretty often. I'm trying to see like I like saving memes, right? I save memes and I send them to my friends all the time. But I'm trying to find a meme to voice over, you know? Because I wanna make something that's like cute. I wanna make a cute little voiceover. A little story and stuff. Even if it's a meme. Hi Rick Rhymes. You haven't been on Reddit in so long, you're not missing much. I've met some really weird people on Reddit, right? I post my femboy pictures on Reddit and Twitter. And sometimes people send weird messages on Reddit and Twitter. Especially Reddit. Reddit, some people like ask me to call them master first, like, time I speak with them. And I'm like, I just met you. I'm not gonna call you master. It's something you have to earn. Shamefully small chat. Chiquito always to be the smaller creator. Aw, thank you. Sometimes we get busy. Sometimes, like today, we're small, you know? All that matters is I'm doing something, and if at least one person's listening, I feel good. Yeah. Think you're on the wrong platform? It's okay. I stream on YouTube and Twitch. That way people can, you know, people can be nice and do whatever they want to do. Chatting in chat is not mandatory. It's just an extra thing you can do. If you want me to like speak to you. It's mostly like oh no, it's mostly like I do this so people can listen to something. Hold on, I need to take my dog out. Him out real quick. Okay. Yeah, okay. There we go. I just took my dog out. My little baby bean. Yeah. He had to go pee, so he just went outside and doing his little business. And the kitty must care for the pup. Yeah, I always take care of my pup. I want a cat so bad, but I don't have a cat. And I'm already dedicated to my dog. I need to make sure he's safe and well. I like taking care of people and things. Really nice. Oh, you have the puppy pet for you? I will. When he gets back, I'll pet him for you. I'll let him feel the little love you give him. Yeah. Slovakia. Nice. They're nice. Memes are all very... some of them are good. Some of them are AI slop. I don't want AI memes. I want a meme that's like relaxing. I can voice over. That way if someone wants to have something calm, they can listen to my voice and laugh. There, let me angle my mic a little more closer to my mouth. I'm talking a little too quiet for ASMR. I need to speak louder. I've always been told I'm too quiet in person. They're always like, oh my god, Song, you're so quiet. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm just not a loud person in real life. Now I try to speak up, but it's hard to speak up sometimes when you're so quiet. You have to tell them that you're... I don't know, that you can't raise your voice too loud. I think I've only screamed once. You just turned your volume all the way up so you can hear. You're doing just fine. Thank you. Hey, Asurama. I think that I said it right. Asurama Koka. I hope I said it right, and if I butchered your name, I'm sorry. There's so many memes here. I think that one was nice. But I'm not finding any good memes. I want to find one that I can voice over really quickly and funny. It's hard to find a funny meme. Fanboy memes are just so difficult. Okay, I guess I'll have to look on Twitter for memes later. What's your favorite reaction channel? I actually don't know. I haven't really watched reaction channels very much. I think I used to watch, his name, Blasphemous HD. My friend and I would watch him, and I think I like that one a lot, yeah. I think this might be good. Me. I got a meme I can voice over. Be nice. Now. What is my friend doing? Aw, how cute. My friends are playing games together. They're all with each other. So nice. Okay, we've got, my friend has got 30 viewers right now. I'm one of them. Him used to watch his videos, he's funny. Was my avatar custom, or was it were inspired? So, when I was making my character, I was, really in a cyberpunk phase. And I kind of always am, to be honest. So I decided to make this character based on me in real life. And I dress up like a catboy a lot, especially when I'm dressing up as my femboy stuff. I always have cat ears on. So I decided to make my character like that. So I'm gonna move myself a little. My character's got my my cat ears. And then I have my hips and my thighs. Of course, you have to have thigh highs if you're gonna be a femboy. And then I just have my little feet, because yeah. Let me move that back. Go back there. Thighs. Thank you. Thank you. The cutie. Now you're the cutie. What does subbing on Twitch even do? So subbing is like the reason you're here revealed. Yeah. Subbing is basically I don't know, you pay Twitch and they take away ads for you. So like whenever there's an ad break, it's like you don't get to see the ad break, you just get full on like video or whatever you're watching. It's kind of weird, you know. Now let me see. I don't know how much subbing is. Let me check. Okay, so subbing is like $6 USD. Kind of expensive, to be honest. What about TikTok? I make TikTok videos, but I don't stream on TikTok. Because whenever I'm trying to stream, if I'm on like trying to stream on TikTok, I always like, oh, you don't have enough followers to do that. Wait, you do? Drop your TikTok? Okay, let me find it for you. You might hear something loud real quick because I'm launching my TikTok, right? Let me get it. So, for TikTok, I do a lot of like boyfriend ASMRs, or like femboy falling in love ASMR. Here you go. That's my TikTok. Yeah. I try to do, try to make it wholesome and like to the point where you could just listen to it, right? Try to make it so it's quick and easy to listen to. You don't have to follow any story or plot or anything. The only times you gotta follow a story are like the main videos I make on YouTube, which are kind of longer. All the stuff I post on TikTok, I post on YouTube Shorts as well, just to make it so everyone can have easy access to them if they want them. I don't like only posting on one platform because sometimes people don't like going to TikTok, or sometimes people don't like going to YouTube. So I try to make the options available to people. Hmm. So nice that my like my heater is so hot right now. You post on every platform too except Twitter, because usually short form doesn't seem to really do anything there. Yeah, Twitter's kind of a hit or miss with content. Like, I have a friend who just got kicked off of Twitter because of that. Oh, well, thank you much, Draconic Dom. I'm glad you stopped by. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Yes, some more time. Yeah, I dropped. You're being silly today. Kicked off Twitter for what? Yeah. So was Line Chew an influence on you, or was it a you thing? Well, I've talked to Line Chew before. We sometimes hang out in a Discord. He wasn't really an influence on me. I didn't really know about him until after I started VTubing. That's when I was like, oh man, you're really nice. And then I found out about him. He's really nice. He's a really nice guy. I like him. Mostly my influence is I don't know if you guys have heard him. He's called Drewski VA. He's a voice actor. And he voice acts femboy content. He's the main reason why I wanted to get into voice stuff, yeah. I'd say that's my inspiration, to be honest. I can't wait for later today. Today I'm gonna get my ice cream. Ice cream and cuddles. Honestly, I wish I could have cuddles every day. That'd be so nice. Yeah. So in Japanese, how they say ice cream is aisukurimu. It's in katakana. I found it so funny. Drewski sounds familiar. He's a VTuber now. Before I like, when I first saw him, he was a voice actor. And I was really excited. He was really nice. But now he's a VTuber. Maybe someday I'll be able to collab with him. Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about VTuber inspiration. Who's your inspiration, Naira? Yeah, the bread. Lucy, the little bread. Oh, that is... Oh, Lucy. What are you doing there, you naughty boy? You doing something sussy? Yeah. Yeah. Nomming on water? That's a hard question for you. You started VTubing for the first time in 2021. You know, you didn't really have that much of an inspo that you remember. I started VTubing like, I think 2 years ago. Yeah. But for now, like actually getting into it 100% Line Chew and Tabby Pack. Line Chew is pretty cool. Yeah, he's a really chill guy. I have a secret about him, you know? So, whenever I'm in a call with Line Chew, I call him Line Chud. He calls me Song Chud. Kinda funny. Oh, and Shoto, of course. Ah, Shoto's really nice. I haven't met them yet, though. I haven't met Tabby Pack either. Someday, maybe. A lot of VTubers I've met are really chill behind the scenes. They're just tubers. and they just sort of sit there and like lounge about like I do. Is Inspo's Velkin? He's the main reason you started VTubing? I haven't talked to Velky yet, actually. One of my friends talks to Velky pretty often. I don't know. I never had the opportunity to exchange paths because I'm so busy and all that other stuff. Maybe if I ever see Velky in a channel, I'll just join it and start saying like, hey. That's pretty much what I do. I just lounge about in the channels with the other VTubers. We just sort of talk and sleep. He's sleepy. I forgot I had my monster, it helps so much. You heard the line chud thing? That's a bit surprising for you, or you just watch too much VTuber drama? So, there is a lot of VTuber drama, yes. But I stay out of it, you know? I don't like VTuber drama. But, yeah, I just stay out of it, you know? All the people I talk to, I make sure they're chill. And then if we have beef, then I just, you know, I just don't talk to them. Yeah. I have never met anyone I have beef with, though. Everyone I met, we kind of just talk for a little bit, and then play games, and then go our separate ways. You've heard the line shut thing before? Ah, I wish I could show you. But, one of the collabs I did, right? It was my friend Roki's birthday. So, I think... I don't know if that's where it started. Or if that's when, something happened. Because I remember once I said line chud, and then my friend Roki was like, "Ha, line chud, that's his name now." To be fair, I've only talked to him like twice. Because line chud is a pretty busy guy, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I started it, really. I might have, but it might not have been me, you know? I don't know for sure. I'm not really, you know, too interconnected with him. It's just like, kind of like a person you pass by on the street and you've seen them multiple times. Just like that. Yeah. Yeah. You heard Hushu? What? What's that? What's Hushu? Shoo. Hushu shoo shoo. Yeah. That's... yeah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel so calm right now, actually. The monster is helping. Usually monster like spikes up anxiety and stuff, but right now the monster is just making me all mellow and chill. So Lucy, what do you like about Velky? I want to know. I want to know what like inspired you. Anxiety joins the chat. Welcome, Smokey. Thank you for joining the chat. Leave your anxieties at the door, though. We're gonna have a relaxing time together. Let me hydrate. Let me hydrate. Yeah. It's chill here. This is why you're vibing. I'm glad. You know, sometimes vibing is mandatory. There's many times where I'm really stressed and I just can't vibe. And that sucks, you know? Welcome back, Homeless. Homeless Omen. And mentioning VTubers being chill, I kinda expect most of them to be. I'm still nervous though. New people, and obviously still feels like a very different community than I'm used to. Recently though, that's pretty nice. Well, Nyrith, hold on. I have thing to help you. Let me find you. With mango ice cream? I love mango ice cream. Honestly, mango ice cream is super good. I don't know if you've heard of Haagen-Dazs, right? But Haagen-Dazs mango ice cream is my favorite. So every time I like get invited to a date, I'm like, can we get Haagen-Dazs ice cream, please? And that's one of my favorite things. Like the sugar content, it's so big, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like, I don't really want too much ice cream, right? I don't want too much sugar. But with Haagen-Dazs, I just can't help myself. That's what you're eating? Oh my god, you're eating ice cream. Gimme. I want some Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I like it. It makes me feel all warm inside. Thingy. I'm looking for the thing I'm looking for. You've had a Haagen-Dazs before. You didn't buy that much of it. Do you think you had the caramel one? Oh, okay. So, little secret about me, right? I am allergic to a lot of things, right? I'm allergic to the dairy, so I can't have like, oh, you're gonna cook those your favorite along with lunch? Yummy. I'm allergic to dairy. I have a severe allergy to it. So instead of lactose, if I have dairy, I go into anaphylactic shock and I can die in 30 minutes. I just put out my number one weakness. So Haagen-Dazs, they make a sorbet and it has no milk, and that's how I can have it. The Haagen-Dazs mango sorbet is my favorite. I always get it in a waffle cone with sprinkles. And I try to, yeah, that's where I try to go to if I ever go on dates. I just ask if we can get Haagen-Dazs with sprinkles, and then I sit there and I nom on the ice cream for like an hour. It's kind of crazy though, because it's so expensive. So I always pay for myself. I don't want to put that burden on anyone. My ice cream addiction has to be mine alone. Yeah. But yeah. There we go, Nyrith. I sent you a friend request on Discord. Yeah. We're gonna, you know, that way you can have more friends in the community. Feel free to message me anytime, like day or night, and I'll answer when I can. You buy it for me only for building Legos though? Okay. I like Legos. I love Lego dates. Like, whenever I'm going to, on a date, my favorite things to do are get food, get Legos, and sit at home and watch a movie, you know? Just watch a movie with the person I'm getting to know, and build Legos while eating ice cream or pizza, or maybe a smoothie sometimes. I love Jamba Juice. Jamba Juice is my favorite smoothie. I get the mango passion from Jamba Juice. Like mango and passion fruit. So expensive though. So Lucy said, to me Velgi seems like a nice positive guy. Also used to watch him an ungodly amount of time. I'm gonna be honest, I've never watched Velgi. I don't watch VTubers very much, unless they're my friends. All the VTubers I've met were through my own journey, and then I started watching them after, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm such a huge fan of your content. And I, you know, became a big fan because of that. Why are Legos expensive and what Lego said you had growing up? Sadly, Legos are really expensive. And growing up, I had a Lego Star Destroyer from Star Wars. I love Lego so much. I have a Lego Baby Yoda right behind me actually right now. My ex got it for me. So I built it like almost instantly. I was like a Lego man, just like doing the little clickings. Yeah. Honestly, no clue if I would be a VTuber if it wasn't for him. You know what? And that's good. It's good that you had someone to inspire you. The recently discontinued Superstar Destroyer. That one's gonna be so expensive, oh my gosh. Oh my god. I wanna get the Superstar Destroyer so bad. My dream, okay, like, when I move out, get my own house, all that, I wanna have a Lego room. Lego Ninjago mech from season 1. Dude, that's amazing. I love Ninjago. I used to be like obsessed with Ninjago when it first came out. Previously on Ninjago. Yeah. I went to Legoland a couple years ago, and I went to the Ninjago ride. It was really nice. Yeah. My favorite thing about Legos is that you can be so creative with them. I don't have to follow the instructions. And I can do my own thing. Yeah. So, I was getting off topic. The thing I want to do when I get my own place, right? I wanna make a room full of Legos. Have a D&D table in the middle. Just a giant DM table. And I wanna do D&D while, just while I'm sort of vibing, you know? D&D, have Legos, music, have the scents. Because you can get scented candles for D&D stuff. One of my closest friends, they went to a thing recently, and it was like this beautiful, beautiful scent of dwarven ale. Honestly, VTubing as a choice came much less from a choice of, oh my god, I love VTubers for me and more. I want to be a content creator but not show myself, and I love fictional gay boys. No, that's completely real. So, a bit of song lore. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Build this fucking thing with you. I mean, if you were near me in real life, I don't care who you are, I'll build Legos with you. I love Legos. Legos and spending time with people, you know? That's just an amazing, wholesome experience. But, I think I started VTubing because I had like D&D Lego Adventure where every person built their own Lego person. That'd actually be really cool. I stretched, Smokey, don't worry. I stretched and my chest popped. Yeah. One of my favorite things, right? Hold on, my brain just oofed. I'm trying to think. My kitty's loading. Lego part? Oh, okay. I like Legos. But I've never blanked out like this before. Actually, I have a lot of times. I think something about becoming a creator? Oh yeah, okay. So when I was little, you know, I was a teenager, a little cringy teenager. I looked extremely gay, right? I look like, some people say I look like a K-pop idol, right? Saving and figure out the distance. I'm in LA. But, yeah, I was over here being a little cringy ass K-pop teenager. and I was like, hey, I want to be a content creator. I want to make all these little cute things. I wanna make have a fan base like Markiplier. Yeah, K-pop. Yeah, I auditioned for a boy band before. How father you have Lego said no. Yay. But yeah, I first recorded a Half-Life 2 Let's Play series, and it was not very good. It was so bad. I was so cringy. I was like, hey guys, today we're gonna be playing Half-Life 2. We're gonna do stuff. Oh my god, I didn't know this was gonna happen. Oh my god. My ELA keeps getting attacked in movies. It's just such a city that's blow upable, not gonna lie. The story side of the country. Yeah. But eventually after several videos, you have content creators from you when 2014 when you were 13. Same here. You had Legos when you were little with no friends to show them off to. Smokey, I would love to see your Legos, right? In my Discord, I have a Lego channel specifically for Legos. That's how much I like Legos. So wholesome. Just for Legos. That would be nice. You wanted to be a Minecraft user so badly when you grew up? Well, you know what, Nyrith? You can still do that dream. Right? You're a VTuber now, but you can still do Minecraft. They're gone now? Aw, I'm sorry. Well, if you ever buy more Legos, then I would love to see, right? My heart's out to you, and I would love to see your Legos. Anything creative, whether it's a personal project or just a story you want me to read, I'll go ahead and I'll take the time out of my day to read it. Because I love seeing human creativity. And that's what Legos are, basically. Legos are just an expression of human creativity. So I'm looking at my my channel, right? I'm looking at the stuff I made when I was a little guy. Oh my god. Okay, so I was just telling you have to watch the newest WoW cinematic that dropped today. What? When did that happen? What type of cinematic is it? Hi Smokey. Lucy says hi. Also, hi Kaylee Ruggs. Welcome, welcome. Midnight Falls Raid cinematic. Okay. I'll watch it when I'm probably off stream because we're in ASMR right now, so I don't want to like jump scare people who are sleeping. Sometimes people are gonna be sleeping and then I don't want to like go, oh my god, wake up. Stomping on Legos is a pain. I used to step on Legos because my entire room was a minefield growing up. It was all Legos. And yeah, go ahead, send it to me. Yeah. But yeah, back to being when I was being a content creator as a kid. So it looks so bad. And you don't know what type of Legos to get? Star Wars. Just flat out Star Wars. Get a Star Wars Lego. Start off with like one of the $15 ones. Build it. Lucky you'll even bring your unopened gunpla kits. I've never built a gunpla before. My gosh, Oatmeal is trying to get in the house. 15? Sadly, yeah, it's 15. They used to be $5. Did you know that? I used to get $5 Lego kits, and I used to build them just like, you know. Hold on, let me let Oatmeal in because he's trying to break in the door. He's opening it. My back. Oatmeal was like, oh my gosh. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, Oatmeal was like, oh my gosh, daddy, I wanna get in. What happened to the Lego games? Which Lego games? You mean like Lego Star Wars and stuff? I think they're still around. You can definitely play Lego Star Wars and stuff like that, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, with my Legos, right? I wanted to get the Death Star kit, right? I almost got the Death Star kit. It was like expensive. My grandparents were like, "Hey, Song, little baby Song, do you want the Lego Death Star?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I want the Lego Death Star." Yeah. And they didn't. They were like, "Okay, we'll get it for you for Christmas," and they thought I forgot. They thought I did. They're like, "Oh my gosh, he's gonna forget. He's gonna forget." And I almost shat myself. I'm just kidding. I just wanted. I wanted it so bad, but they didn't give it to me. No Death Star for Baby Song. Let's see here. What is the most recent Lego game they made? Lego... Oh, they have a Lego Batman coming out. I think that might be... Is it TT? I think it might be TT. But yeah, they have Lego Batman coming out. Another one, yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Stroking my chin. Also, thank you for the follow, Norse Dragon. Can't wait for the new Lego Batman. I haven't played the other ones. I played the first one and the second one. I stopped when they got to what's it called? Fuck, what was that one called? When they got to the one with Superman, right? The Justice League one, I think it was. Lego Justice League. Flight to LA would be around $300–500. Probably too expensive right now because well, for one, right now it's spring break, and then people are gonna be flying over for the beach and stuff for the summer. Yeah. Lego Batman 3? Yeah, Lego Batman 3. I think that's the last one I played. Oh, the Lego Hobbit. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I love The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. Right? Lord of the Rings and Hobbit are my favorite series. Just cause, like, I'm a huge fantasy lover, of course. I play D&D and everything. And I just feel like that if I were to ever be in a situation like that, I would be so happy. Let me see. Lego Hobbit. How much is Lego Hobbit now? $20. Okay. I'm gonna have to save up for that. You gonna hold the trip for the fall? Okay. You play Lego Hobbit on your DS? I played it back on the Xbox 360, but I couldn't afford the game, so I had to buy the demo, or get the demo for free, you know? I played the demo over and over until I got bored of it, which was not easy. Hi Silver Sims, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. We're just talking about different things, right? We're talking about, like, I went on a long tangent about Legos and other stuff, you know? Because I am a huge Lego nerd. Emulating entirety in the game. Well, I can't do that though, you know? I would, but I'm I don't know, I'm a goody two shoes. I have to buy this stuff. Yeah. I have to be a good boy and buy stuff. Now what is that little thing there? Nerd Bay? Yeah, I'm a Nerd Bay. I'm procrastinating so much by listening to the combos here instead of doing uni work. You should do uni work. Hold on, oatmeal needs to go up again. There, I pushed him out again. He's taking his potty again. I don't know why he comes back in here when he needs to go potty. Remember Mega Bloks? Yeah, I love Mega Bloks. So Mega Bloks, they have a Halo collab, and that's what I was really obsessed with. I love Halo so much. You do that too? Yeah, I'm tired of. Well, not tired. I don't like procrastinating because then I have to do everything last minute, and I tend to do that. You know, I tend to push everything the last minute, and then I'm stuck with that. No, what else is here? Ooh. I don't know if you guys have seen this YouTuber called Librarian. He's a horror YouTuber. He plays horror games that are very spooky. Personally, I really like them. I like watching him play games. He goes really in depth with the horror and kind of tells why it's scary. And I feel like it's pretty nice. Yeah. Yeah. Little kitty moment. Kitty. Yeah. Super horror bro? No, his name is the Librarian. I admit, I originally found out about him because I saw a video on Gary's Mod. And I'm like, oh, I like Gary's Mod, you know? Gary's Mod is nice. So I clicked on it. And I'm like, oh, this seems kind of funny way of doing content. But as I watched the video, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's really interesting to watch. I like watching him. So then I subscribed to him. Did I finish that series, the SCP one? No, we watched the second episode though. We're gonna do the third episode sometime soon. Used to have the Halo Battlescape 2 or 22 Mega Block. Yeah. There's no anti-memetic division. You're right, there is no anti-memetic division. They don't exist. What would you do if there was a memetic, like, hazard, cognito hazard in your area? Gary's Mod maps too weird when playing alone? They are. So, I love Gary's Mod so much. I have, hate to admit it, I have 6,000 hours on Gary's Mod. There's a memetic bay vision, yeah. But yeah, I have so many hours in Gary's Mod. It's one of my favorite things, right? But that's because the source engine just feels so different, so weird. You go into the source engine and you automatically feel like you're being watched. You feel like there's something happening, right? You don't want to just be there whenever there's nothing, basically. So in Gary's Mod Construct, right? GM Construct, my favorite map. It's like the first map you get to play in Gary's Mod. You launch GM Construct and immediately you're greeted with a structure to the left and a tower to the right, with a bunch of open space for you to sandbox. And normally that's okay, right? It's just a sandbox. But as you go to the structure to the left, you notice that there's a dark room. And in the dark room, the more you stare at it, the more unsettling it gets. And I feel like that's why Gary's Mod is so captivating the first time. Playing Gary's Mod, I didn't want to go into the dark room for the first 5, maybe 8 fucking like launches of the game. I didn't go to the dark room because it was too scary. It was simply too scary. Even with the flashlight, it just feels so unnerving. And then I decided to do this thing where like I put an RC car with a light and I moved the RC car into the dark room to see what it's like in there. Virus Bay. The big cognito virus. Yeah. That sounds so cool. I mean, yeah, it's Gary's mod. Like, in that game, you can do anything you want, basically. You could turn that game into a different game, and stuff. It's just a blank template. It's like Roblox, but for adults, basically. Because there's a lot of shooting and violence and all that stuff you can do. But I originally did it because I was more like, I saw Gmod Machinimas, and I'm like, oh, this game looks so cool. I want to play this. I played it, and then next thing you know, it's just like fucking, oh my god. You wasn't scared much as a kid for a reason you really loved horror? Yeah, like that's the weird thing for me, because as a kid, I was terrified of horror. I see the cover of the movie It, right? You know how it's just a clown on the cover, right? The original It. I saw it, and I could not sleep because it was in my living room, just the movie DVD there. So I told my mom, I can't sleep. I need you to take this movie away from me. It's a demon movie. Yeah, and then eventually I found out I love horror. Just years of being in fear of the darkness and everything. And then now I am in love with the darkness and like all that cringy, edgy shit. But that's because first horror game I played was Silent Hill. It was Silent Hill 2. And that game's not like too scary, it's like a good entryway. And then my uncle was like, hey, you play Dead Space, I'll buy you a game. And so I'm like, oh fuck that, I'm gonna play the hell out of Dead Space. I'm gonna play all these horror games. I started playing Dead Space and I loved it. So I got into horror. And then eventually it transitioned from horror games to horror movies, and then next thing you know, I'm the horror fanatic I am today, where I love creepy stuff and SCP and stuff that's weird. But yeah, that's just my little introduction to horror. And it's better Roblox because no microtransaction. Yeah. I love the fact that there's no microtransaction on Gary's mod. Except if you were to join a server and the person was like, hey, if you wanna get admin, you gotta pay this amount of monies, you know? Because that does happen. That does happen. You're just sitting there and then someone's like, oh, I want you to pay this amount of money. And you just like bonk your head. Fucking mega bonk. Yeah. Yeah. So I think we're gonna transition from ASMR into just chatting. We've been ASMRing for 2 hours. 2 hours even, yeah. We're just gonna transition to just chatting so we can watch videos together, you know, do stuff like that. You heard of Mega Bonk? Yeah. Are you bonking your Mega right now? Yeah, Lucy, you being a good boy, bonking it. Yeah. One I think I've been scared of thou are like Skinwalker. Dude, Skinwalkers are creepy. Like, if you ever if you've ever been into a Native American thing, right? A reservation? Yeah, 8 Nuke Darkness that we're just chatting. We're in ASMR right now on Twitch. Let me switch to just chatting. I switched to just chatting and then there. No more ASMR for now. And for that, we're gonna transition into our talking phase. Hello. We just changed settings and it changes some things on Twitch. That way you can now do redeems and they'll show up. But yeah. Anyways, skinwalkers are... You're scary. You're a scary thing. It wasn't loud this time? Yeah, I lowered it down for you guys. I knew that it was too loud because you guys were like, hey, it's loud. So I'm like, okay, let me turn that down. Yeah. But you got transition trauma? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for that to happen to you. But, yeah, we were talking, right, about, horror movies, I believe. Yeah, the Skinwalker. Okay. How loud was it last time you got transition trauma? Pretty loud, pretty loud, yeah. Yeah. And so my friend is Native American. He lives on a reservation. He's a really nice guy. He tells me stories about skinwalkers in his culture. And they're fucking scary. Just imagine you are sitting there in complete darkness and you see a deer and it starts like laughing with a human voice. That's not something you wanna see every day. It just starts laughing. It's like giggling like a hyena. It's just so uncanny. You're expecting to hear a deer voice, and instead of a deer voice, you just hear like that fucking human laugh. Creepy. But yeah. Anyways, that's like skinwalker stuff. I love when games implement stuff like that. They implement skinwalkers. So you're just sitting in the game, and next thing you know, there's like an animal that could turn into things, or a doppelganger. You can ask so much about horror movies and games. Me too. I love horror movies and games. Yeah. So let me see something. We're going to open up. Let me close that actually. I do not want you guys to see my Twitter. Just because whenever I'm watching stuff on Twitter, right? I open Twitter, some of the people I follow are fucking weird. They have weird stuff going. So I don't want to, be a part of that, right? Your favorite franchise is the Scream 1, and one movie I recently got reminded of was Love with Strangers. Yeah. I like Scream. I like the first Scream. That was really nice. Let me open this up. Okay. That being said, let me find Twitter user over here. What do you mean? Not a Twitter user, you're a Twitter user. Yeah. What's up, man? How you doing? Having a good time? Yes, I am. I'm having a very good time. I'm talking to everyone. We're just vibing, being little goobers. Okay. Let us turn off the music. And then get ready to jack in, everyone. We're going to be going into the main screen to watch videos together. So the first video to watch is World of Warcraft trailer that was sent to me by Naira. Yeah. So there we go. I'm over here on the right or left side. Yeah. Let me see here. I'm gonna move myself to the other side actually, because we were on that side specifically for what's it called? Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire is a really good game. I think you guys would love it. Anyways. Oh, it's so loud. Get the frick out of me. My bejeezers.
You wind runners. You just don't know when to lay down and die.
Twitter is so scary. So on my Twitter, I get a lot of weird messages.
Wind runners.
What the fuck?
Are just stubborn that way.
Wait, what?
You? I honestly didn't factor for you.
Death comes for
You,
all.
you telling me
Zartan.
that she's back?
Even your wretched kind.
We'll finish this another time, perhaps.
She's not supposed to be back. That's amazing, actually. She wasn't up until that cinematic? That's crazy. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Very big surprise right there. I wasn't expecting to come
you
back.
could never leave the moor.
There are ways, nephew. But they do take their toll. Regardless, you told me that Silvermoon was in peril. That it needed its Ranger General one last time.
Sylvanas, if the Maw cannot hold you, then maybe there's a way back for you. Back to us.
My penance, my true work has only begun, little sister. The Shadowlands are not at all what they seem. I
Interesting.
cannot rest until I've uncovered the truth. Still, I hope to see you both again. Before the end begins.
Okay, so she's back. Looks like you're gonna fix the lore they fucked up in SL. Really? That's insane actually. Because they really fucked up before. She was so fucking, I don't know, she was so horribly written back then. Let me open the door again because Omeel's going crazy. Alright, I opened the door, I brought Omeel back. I don't know why, he just went in and then left again. He fucking left. He was right there and he just left. The reason she was written like that was because one of the Blizzard writers was part of the whole lawsuit. Oh, revenge rooting the lore? That's gotta suck, dude. Fuck. Are you a new YouTuber, says Tempe Dad? No, I'm not a new YouTuber. I've been here for a while now, actually. Yeah. Let me lower my mic drop. There we go. That way you guys can see my my face more. Okay, so there was also the Backrooms trailer. I really don't want to watch it, but it seems like they might be going the whole SL that aren't the real afterlife, which would probably fix the whole mess of it, ruining the lore. Okay, that might be pretty good actually, because if they could fix that, they can fix a lot of other problems we have with fucking that stuff. You have returned. You're prepping some ingredients for some homemade sorbet. Yum 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 yum. Yummy yum yum. Yeah. For sure, for sure. Thank you for the follow, Sweepo. Get the fuck out of me, actually. Also, yes, Backrooms trailer. You haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched it yet either. Let's watch that real quick.
I found something. In the
Your
store.
mode.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you find?
The place.
Very excited already.
I found a place.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Hello?
Huh? Very eerie. Very spooky. And it's coming out this May.
Look, I know how this sounds, but you gotta understand, it's massive in there.
So creepy.
Not saying I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna come back here with proof.
All right, you feel me? Yeah. Follow my lead.
Clark, what is this?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I've been there every night since I found the place, and I still barely scratched the surface. All right, just take it slow.
Apparently he got out because he brought some other people in. So like, how does that work? Not supposed to leave the back room.
Pull me up! Pull me up! Pull me up! What do you see? All these rooms. This place builds them. It's like a maze. It just goes on and on.
Interesting.
I'm scared I'll get lost.
Clark, can you hear me? I don't understand. What is this?
It's
Oh,
beautiful. Am I right?
Hello?
okay. Haven't watched Kane Pixel since the oldest video. Really? Really? Oh, that's so creepy. I like that. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a really good movie. I think I wanna watch it actually, like when it comes out. I'm gonna reserve a day in the theater and I'm gonna watch it. Maybe with my little sister or something. I'm just gonna leave a like on that. It's just so funny because like I don't really watch too many movies in the theater, except like the most recent one was Iron Lung. But that's cause like, you know, it's Iron Lung. Markiplier made that. I'm gonna of course try to support him. But yeah, it's like so different, so new. I'm pretty excited for that movie actually. It's gonna be so nice. What else is there? Last one you watched was Iron Lung? Yeah, same. Let's hope it won't end up like that, or like FNAF. Yeah, I hope it doesn't end up like FNAF. FNAF was pretty good, but like, I don't know, they derailed the story heavily. Like FNAF is not as prevalent as it once was. That's just cause, yeah. Oh, I liked FNAF. It's good that the guy who made the backrooms is fully involved. I mean, he didn't really make the backrooms concept. He just made the YouTube series. Because the backrooms concept was a 4chan thing, and then he made the thing more fleshed out with all this other stuff. Yeah, I think that was pretty good. Trailer reaction. I don't want to watch the trailer reaction. Oh, did you hear about Masters of the Universe? Would you rather a 4chaner film that shit? No, I would rather not a 4chaner film. You must finish this, making the sorbet and head to work. Have a good day, people. Have a good day, homeless. Make sure you send me those Lego pictures. I really love Legos. Uh, 12. Okay, so it's the same thing basically. I thought it was two different videos because it was another Backrooms trailer, but it's just the same one uploaded on a different account. There's also the new Warframe trailer. Does anyone here play Warframe? Because Warframe is one of the games I used to be addicted to a lot, actually. I was a huge Warframer. Yeah. My tongue is so fucking beat up right now from the sharpness. Yeah. I'm gonna put the Warframe trailer because I want to see this. I love Varuna. She's really nice.
Whatever your tax situation might be.
Sis. Okay, Suiko. Thank you.
The drums are silent. The Emperors lie butchered by Tenno Blade.
interesting.
Yesterday, we lay languid on our couches of gold. Today, that gold festoons the ingrate hordes. How they howl, these motherless pups.
Very interesting. I wish I can get
The
Verona
gods are
Prime.
dying.
Ah, doggies. I
Our
love
twilight
doggies.
has come.
Yeah.
In the hour of the rising wolf.
Kinda cute having a little doggy like that, yeah. Oh, that's not a... Okay, that's the frame in itself, okay. Nice music choice, too. Ouch. Damn. Yeah. I mean, it's Warframe. Have you played Warframe before? I love the bikes stuff. Yeah. Ages ago, but not all the time. Ah, understandable, understandable.
Did I not foretell our ending?
Yeah.
I gasp. I lust.
I love
After this
Warframe.
preferred
Like,
death.
one of the games I played as a kid, you
At
know.
last. Immortality has savor.
Damn, okay. Okay, that's nice. Anyways, Verona is fucking hot. Imagine a werewolf muscle mommy, right?
Do you have my scent?
Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Very nice. Halloween. Have you seen the Halloween trailer for the new Halloween game? Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's a fucking... I wanna keep talking, but there's a trash truck right outside my house, right? Are you excited for that? Nice. Nice and nice. The trash truck is right outside my house and they just want to hear me. Want to take all my shit down. Anyways, but also wary because the people who did spread. Oh, okay. I didn't know that that's the same people. Stuck around for the trailer, now you're officially gone? Okay. Bye, homeless. Bye. Let me switch back to ASMR. We watched the videos we wanted to watch. See you there. Yeah, I just wanted to watch those videos real quick. I wanted to see what they were about, you know? And then now that we're officially done watching them, I can switch. Yeah. Let me put back the ASMR tag. We're just gonna be talking for the remainder of the time. But that thing, right? That trash truck right outside. It's just trying to... You hear that? The trash truck. They're just trying to blow out my ears. I swear to God. They're so loud. I'm gonna have to go out there and eat them. I'm gonna have to go full femboy on them, you know? Like, hey, like a little chihuahua. It is really loud, yeah. See, I'm just in my room, right? I'm in my room. I have noise canceling headphones, or not headphones, drapes, right? So they can't hear, I can't hear like the outside very well. But these trash trucks are so fucking loud. They like purposely make the loudest noises. And sometimes even like one of them even hit the wall, right? Hit the wall to my apartment complex. So it's like, I don't know, I think they're out to get me or something. I'm gonna start tweaking. I'm gonna like go crazy. Yeah. Little crazy, crazy song. Ah! Oatmeal. I'm gonna do that. Crazy, crazy. Can't believe you did that. Oh, my forehead hurts, dude. My forehead, chest, my brain, all my body parts are hurting on the inside. Thank you for the pets. Yeah. Let me get the hand. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the pets. The hand of God. But yeah, anyways. Back to our ASMR. We watched videos, we talked about horror movies, we talked about other things. Now, I'll let you pick the topic. Whatever you want to talk about, I'm open to conversation, you know? I've only been talking for like 2 hours, 24 minutes, not too long. Longest I've talked before was 7 hours straight. My voice was deep fried by the end of that. Fucking hell, I could not. I mean, it takes practice, but I was so busy and I was so into it, right? I was ranting about Star Wars, my favorite things, and all that. And just because of that, I'm like, maybe I can do something with my life. And shit like that. Have you ever considered doing ASMR, Nyrith? Your throat would give up on you. Mine tries. My throat is hurting right now, but that's just because I've been doing a bunch of other stuff today. Been so busy, you know. I just have a lot of other stuff I gotta do in life. You know, gotta be a busy person. Busy, busy, busy. You recently just gotten countless comments on TikTok asking you for it, so you've done a little bit. I'd love to hear if you could send me that sometime, you know? Because I do my ASMRs every day. Well, every week I make 2 ASMR videos, at least. The most I've done was 7 ASMR videos in 1 week, and they were about 20 minutes long, each of them. I was pretty crazy with it, you know. I was so busy. It's just kind of like a thing I do in my spare time. Although now it's becoming like a job to me to do ASMR, because I have to do come up with the scripts and get it writing and everything. It's very taxing, especially because I don't know what to do, how to make a new video each time. That's okay. Like something I'm trying to work on, trying to better my creative output, make myself a little bit better with things. Let me drink some more of my monster. Yeah. You know, I have a friend who can do ASMR for about 7, 8 hours straight, all the time. Yeah. You would love that 3D IO mic for the future. Yeah. I want to try to get a 3D IO mic. I put it on my throne, so I can hopefully get it someday, you know? And that's insane. It is insane. He's a professional. and it's nice, but I don't know. I'm a little jealous of him. He's really good at it. Yeah. I don't have very many like I don't know, I think he's been doing stuff like this for years now. This is my first year of doing ASMR. My first year of using my voice softly. It's just something I normally do. I don't know if you heard this, Nyreth, but I can do girl voices too. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting messages. You haven't? Are you here? Well, what should I say? I just need something to say and I can say it. Yeah. Very so. Um. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta do something. Something nice. Something new. Let me see if there's any good poems. What is the poem of the day? There's a website where you can find a poem of the day and see stuff. Smokey, that doesn't work here. Not in ASMR. Oh. Reading my title.
Will you be gentle, baby? Your shy catboy craves attention.
I know my cat is dropping stuff. Yeah.
I'm such a little shy catboy. I don't do much. I just sit around all day and I play games and listen to Warhammer videos. I'm just a little guy.
You didn't know? You thought I switched? What do you think I switched for? Yeah. You're so silly, Smokey. Silly little boy. So there is a poem today. A very long one though. We need short poems. This is a short poem of the day. You're not a dummy, Jay. Let's see here. Where's my, you're so jealous of people that can do voices so well. What type of voice do you want to do? You just gotta tell me what type of voice. I like hearing the different types of voices people do. Yeah. Like ASMR is one of my favorite voices, you know. You gotta keep everything low and sultry. Elongate your words. Make it so they feel like silk and honey, laced with velvet. I don't know, you just guess like the whole shape-shifting thing that almost comes with it. I mean, with each voice, it's good to give it a persona, right? But like my normal voice, I just sort of do what I'm doing right now. I just sort of chill and vibe and stuff.
And when I switch to my girl voice, I start to get a little hyper. I get a little needy. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Honey-chan.
Then you switch back to your normal voice, and you sort of... Yeah, you just sort of switch like that. It's really nice, it's really nice. I've been training for, I think, 7 years. With voice training, I can do stuff. And if I'm being honest, it started off completely as a joke, right? It was a joke where I would go onto games and I'd just do the anime voice and say things for people just for fun. They'll be like, "Oh, you do that thing," and then I'd be known for that. But now it's a bit different, you know. Now I'm known for my ASMRs and my femboy stuff and all that. I'm no longer just known as the gooner guy, you know, the anime gooner and all that. Yeah. Ne. 本当にみんなことかとは Where is my thing? Do we have a short poem of the day? The Coon Bay, yeah, that's me. You know, I like poems that have really deep meanings. There's this one poem I read where this person was kind of visiting the grave of his daughter. You know, that's something someone should never do. No one should ever have to go through losing their child. And this person, in this poem, it's a fictional poem, by the way, he went to visit his daughter every day. And eventually, there was this little girl. She had a hood and everything, and she was like, "Oh, why do you always come here every day?" And he's crying. He's like, "I miss my daughter." And the little girl was there to comfort him in his time of need. She would sit down with him for 1 week at a time, and then the next week, and the next week. And eventually, she gave him a hug. And he realized that the presence he felt was his daughter. So his daughter would, she came back from beyond the grave to comfort him and help him move on. And I feel like a story like that is really nice, you know? The work of literature, it's a fictional piece and gives you something to think about. If you're ever going through a loss, you gotta think about, like, would they want me to suffer forever? That sort of thing. My eye tracking is so weird right now. There's an app called VBridger, which I'm thinking about getting, right? Hope it's good. A lot of things here I'm missing out on. Yeah. So Smokey, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Having a nice day. Nice Tuesday. You know, maybe you're having Taco Tuesday. Wouldn't that be nice, right? Eating tacos on Tuesday. Yeah. Let's see some. Interesting, interesting. I wonder how long my friend's been streaming, actually. You're okay, I guess? You want taco? It's okay. Maybe if you're a good boy, you'll get tacos, right? What do you think? Do you think you'll get tacos if you're a good boy? It's a cloudy day. Yeah, it is a cloudy day. Very cloudy, very mystical and stuff. You're not a dummy, sweetheart. Don't ever call yourself a dummy. You gotta think of yourself as, like, I don't know, think of yourself with happy vibe, yeah? Think about how you can be the best you can be. Eventually you'll grow to be better. Something like that. Yeah. I'm glad you're playing. I hope you play nicely, you know. Find some solace in the play, even. Let's see here. I'm gonna think about making that, yeah. Yeah. I can't wait for the future, dude. Someday things are gonna be so much better. You're gonna have people that are nice and chill, some people that are relaxing and vibing with you, you know. Someday in the future, get out of here, Streamlabs, yeah. Someday in the future, we can all be at the best place in our lives. We'll be looking at the lights in the sky and the stars. We'll find ourselves in a new place than we were before. Maybe even, like, maybe we'll find true happiness. Yeah. Oh, that's so nice. You're getting so eepy but don't want to eep yet? You should eep, Nyrith. Go get some rest. Lay your head down. Forget about all that troubles you, all your worries. And if you ever can't sleep, I'm always here. Find yourself eeping on song styles in the future. That'd be nice. Finding comfort somewhere. Hopefully, all of us in chat and everything will find comfort. We'll be able to have a type of happiness that we can spread onto others and say like, hey, we fucking did it, guys. That'd be so nice, you know? Nyrith, you're already doing so well. Like, I watched your VODs earlier. I was, you know, doing a bit of lurking in your channel, looking around. I didn't get to catch your live stream, but I did watch the VODs and stuff. I gotta say, I love your voice. You have a really nice voice. And I'm really grateful that I found you. So yeah, it's really nice. Seeing your messages in the Discord also makes me really happy because, like, hey, I got someone to talk to. So don't worry, you absolutely got this in the bag. I try my best to take the time and get to know people individually. You know, if someone stays in chat for a while, like, I'll get to know them, I'll ask them questions, I'll probe them, you know, look at stuff until I know them a little more. It's easier to talk when you relate to someone. I feel like that's why a lot of people, streamers especially, they talk so well when they have a moderator in chat because they know the moderator personally and they start talking and they're like, hey, look at this, I did this thing. Then the mods are like, I have to keep them in check because, yeah, moderators always have to keep the streamers in check. I had one moderator, he's been busy with life stuff, so I just, you know, I don't want to ever make him feel like he has to be here. That's never my intention. Sometimes he'll show up and he'll be like, hey, what's up, song? And I'm like, yeah, hi. Like, I don't know, I'm that type of friend where you can talk to me like 10 years later and we'll just pick up where we left off. It'll be funny, like, hey, how you doing? And they're like, oh yeah, I got married, I had kids or something. They're like, ah, shit, that's funny. You wanna play some games later? That's the type of friend I aspire to be. I never want to be someone who's like constantly demanding attention and stuff like that. Yeah. You try to few friendships like that too. Those are always the best friendships. Just no stress, no pressure, just straight up vibes. Yeah, I feel like we need more of that, you know? More vibes in the world. Aw, so nice. Yeah, I'm just looking at all these different things. Been such a slow day. Very slow. We're gonna stretch out the stream until we hit the 3-hour mark. And then I'll go to bed or something, you know? I'll just rest. Or just close our eyes and do something like that where we can just relax. And, yeah. Stretch. Thank you for the stretch, Lucy. Big stretch. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Yonbe. I'm so tired. Those of you who know, I only got like 5 hours of sleep last night. I spent most of my night like I'm just sitting here. Yeah. Still vibes are the best. You're such a low energy person off stream. Same. Off stream, I'm so low energy. I'm just sort of still there. I try to match everyone's energy when I'm on stream. Like if I'm in a collab, I'm like trying to be as hyper as possible and get everyone's energy to be, you know, accurate. But sometimes it doesn't work, you know. Sometimes you just gotta have a chill stream. You just gotta talk and be there with everyone for a while. Sometimes it can get difficult, you know. Like sometimes you don't know what to talk about. Like a lot of times I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. You're not good at doing your routine nowadays. I've usually had a whole slow evening routine where I got into my PJs, made a hot tea, and got a hot water bottle, and on some chill music and just relax for a few hours before bed. Get back to doing that. That's really good. My routine is I take my nightly pills and then I just go straight to bed and wait there until sleep takes me over. I used to do a lot more. I used to do yoga and like light candles and stuff before bed just to try to take my mind off things. I don't do that anymore though. That's the old me. Now current day song is too busy with things. I'm always focusing on other stuff. Candles you do have on every night. Candles are so nice. I wish I had candles again. All my candles, they all ran out. I like scented candles. Having candles that smell like apple cinnamon and just fill up the room while you're just sitting there looking at a YouTube video or something. Looking at something comfortable and you just have the scent of apple cinnamon bless your nose. Just really nice. I love Christmas time when it's like that. It's nice and cold outside, bundled up in your blanket, just vibing, you know, scented candles and music. And I've recently had a habit of turning on my radio. I went and got a radio. I want it to be like kind of normal, you know? I want to have a life that seems a little more outspoken. So I get my radio, right? I put my radio just in the middle of my room, and I put some ambient soundtracks, so I can just sit there and kind of let vibe take over the room. I don't want to have like a depressing vibe. I just want to have a nice calming vibe. So I feel like I'm where I need to be at that time. And I think that's like something we should all aspire to do, you know. Get a vibe for your room, make it chill. Listen to ambient music every night to sleep. I wish I could. When I'm in bed, I can't really listen to anything. I kind of just have to sit there in darkness and no sound. But I wanna get these like emo candles, right? There's like an emo candle that like has a scent of not death, but like roses, like black rose or something. I want to do that and have my room all darkly lit, very itchy. For you, it's the opposite. You can't handle no sound. Silence fucks with your brain. That's understandable, you know? Some people, they can't handle silence. That's when their darkest thoughts come. And I can agree with that, you know? Personally, I like silence because it's just like sitting there, doing nothing, listening to the ambient sounds of whatever is there. Like my room has fans that turn on. Sometimes when I open my window, I can hear the city lights, and not city lights, the city sirens, cars by. Sometimes I'll hear a dog bark in the distance. Sometimes it's something new entirely. With fans, it's different. That works great for you. My fans are on 24/7 because it's really hot where I live. It's like, I don't know, I want to have something in my room. Sometimes I sleep with my 3D printer on and just listen to the noises, you know? Hear the noises of the whirring and the machine moving. The machine gives me comfort. And it's different for everyone. Sometimes I get anxiety when I think about my 3D printer printing while I'm sleeping. Anyway, because like it depends. Sometimes your 3D printer will fill up with filament and clog itself. And that's one of my anxieties, you know? I don't want to wake up and see giant mess everywhere. Because the 3D printer forgot to miss a layer, or missed a layer. I don't know if you've ever had boba. Oh, Smokey, you're not gay. That's good. You don't have to be gay to be here, sweetheart. You just have to be present mentally, you know? You don't have to listen and understand what I'm saying. You just have to be here and feel the vibe. Let it feel your body, you know? Sus. Why aren't you sus? Why what's sus about this? Yeah. You're not a dummy, don't worry. I don't think you're a dummy at all. Matter of fact, I don't think anyone's a dummy. I think everyone needs to realize, oh, referencing your TikTok. Yeah. Popped up on Instagram. I would post to Instagram, but I've got like several things that I can't do, you know. TikTok working for you guys? Let me check, actually. TikTok. Yeah, it's working for me. And the video says it came up on your feed. Yeah. What a coincidence, indeed. Because that means the algorithm is catering to what you like, Smokey. You could be really into, maybe you're really into femboys and that's how you found us. Found Nyrith because you were really into femboys. And the algorithm's like, hey, maybe you'll like this femboy. Meh. Yeah, I think that's how it works. So, maybe you were just looking up too many femboys recently, Smokey. Like your internet is fine, I won't load vids. It loaded a video for me right now. I just opened up TikTok to some random like homepage and there's just some random video that came up. Lucy, help. How is Lucy gonna help you? Lucy can't help that you're a gooner. Rob's just you then? I'm sorry. Yeah. Today is so... Oh. I wish it wasn't so slow actually. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I had to stretch. I'm so fucking. It works for you too. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Lucy has no femboys on your TikTok. Shame on you, Lucy. No femboys. It's okay, Lucy. I'll show up on your TikTok sometime. I'll find out what you like and I'll appear there. I'm gonna be sussy song. Yeah, not even on your VTuber TikTok. Really? That's surprising. Drop the follow though. Oof, the government's watching. Yeah, the government is watching you, Smokey. They know what you like. They know all the freaky shit you watch. It's a thing that's gonna happen. You're gonna get a message one day. They're gonna be like, hey, Smokey, I heard you like femboys. And then eventually, they're gonna find you, give you a state mandatory femboy. Yeah. Government Bay. You just gotta look up femboys, Lucy, and like their stuff. But I did. Well, Lucy has all the femboy stuff on Twitter. So in a way, Lucy does have femboys already. Yeah. Imagine going to Twitter and looking at femboys. Could not be me. I don't look up femboys. I am a femboy. So, like, I don't have much to look up. Yeah. Your TikTok is filled with rap stuff. I didn't know you like rap, Lucy. What type of rap do you like? And Smokey, you're being framed? Prove it. Tell me how you're being framed. So Lucy is messing with your algorithm. I see, I see. So you're gonna put this all on Lucy about your femboy liking. I'm sorry that you had to witness that, Lucy. I'm sorry that you're gonna be framed. You're framing Smokey by him liking femboys. Framed with a shotgun. Not good. Yeah. Let's see here. My legs are hurting. Yeah. So I just moved my leg up on the desk and I'm like kind of doing like a yoga pose, right? Damn, these edibles bays strong. How so? What are you doing that's making you feel so out of place like that? I'm into the underground rap scene. Right now the mainstream is too boring. Really? What's your favorite underground rapper? And what's your idea, Smokey? Your idea? Yeah. is pretty slapping. Yeah, it is. I like underground rap sometimes. It makes me feel a little like I'm somewhere else, and the lyrics a little more personal. I like it when the lyrics are not made by some random corporation or something. They actually come from the heart and stuff like that, yeah. Oh, my friend is on offline. What a silly boy. What a silly, silly boy. Your channel uses niche music. Most of the singers you have are small artists and they're very relatable. So there's a artist I like. Her name is Moe. Really nice. The Japanese artist, and she sings about stuff that's personal in her life, right? Yeah. I'll send it to you actually, if that'll help. But one of my favorite songs of hers is called Letters to Mars. The reason why I love it is because, oh, not Letters to Mars, Letters from Mars. It is basically, you really love someone, right? They leave your life, and you kind of leave that door open for them to come back. So in that song, how I picture it is she's on Mars, and she's really wanting her loved one to come back. So she sends him a letter from Mars to Earth every day. And then said in the song, like, one of the lyrics is, "Please find that lighthouse and follow it home." And I feel like that's really good, because imagine if you are sitting there alone and your loved one all the way across the galaxy comes back to you because they found the notes that you left them. It's so pretty. Yeah. There you go. That's I sent you the song. She's very new and very niche. She only has like, what, 4K views on her main video. Yeah, she only has 4K views. Yet she's trying her hardest to get into the music scene, even though it's stacked against her. And because of that, I sent her fan mail, because I really want her to feel that she's, you know, she's loved, because I'm one of her fans. Yeah. I thought about writing a message in Japanese to her, because, you know, I don't know if she reads English too well, but yeah. She's really nice. I follow her on Twitter. Sometimes it's really nice to just find someone who's new and upcoming, support them and watching them grow as a person and as an artist. Yes, Snake. You want a pet? You want a pet like a good boy? Yeah? Nah. The vocal production's very interesting. You don't hear much autotune on that? Yeah, she's very natural. She actually like writes music and sings it, and that's really astounding. So if her voice ever cracks, you can hear it, and that's okay. That's normal. It's human. Whenever her voice cracks, it's a thing of beauty instead of a thing that you don't want to hear. Don't worry, Snake. I'm giving you attention. You're a good boy. Yeah. My friend got his new art piece. That's so cute. The multiplying cats. Yeah, cute. Imagine being a cat. Could not be me. Yeah. A lot of beautiful, like, things in the world that are so lesser known, no one knows about. And that's saddening. I feel like I wanna find the things that are very, like, hidden, right? Find these things that no one knows about, that are just sitting underneath a rock somewhere, and present it to people. I guess that's part of the reason why I like urban exploration. Because you go somewhere and it's completely forgotten the time and everything, and you just wanna like, show it to people. You go somewhere that's stuck in the past because no one else is gonna come there. Go where no one else goes. Really nice to have that in your life. Flowers. You won't believe how many people don't know their flowers. I don't know my flowers. Like, you could show me a picture of a flower and I won't know what it is. I'll simply think it's just another flower, but for some people it's like, that's their entire life. They're botanists. That's okay, you know? Sometimes people are more knowledgeable in one subject than the others. But yeah, favorite singers are probably Lolo Zuai. Oh, I know her, actually. I used to listen to her music. Both had a good amount of success, but never had the kind of cowboy amount of fame. Oh, really? She's releasing her next album next month. Yeah. You know her song Caffeine? Yeah. Song Caffeine is where is one I used to listen to a lot. It's very nice. And that's something that's really nice, like so if you saw her sing it live, lucky. But I'm so glad because imagine, out of everyone in the whole world, you and me know this one artist that most people don't know about. And that's amazing. That means that her name is already across the world. Because I know for a fact that you're nowhere near where I live. So that means her name's getting out there. I'm proud of her. Very nice thing to do. Since spring isn't far, you'll see a few purple flowers bloom, sometimes between summer too. Purple is my favorite color. If I saw a purple flower, I'd want to take it home and keep it to myself. But at the same time, I don't want to be endangering the flower by my own need for greed. The next album's gonna be her darkest and saddest one so far. Aww. That's gonna be so painful. Have you heard Nikki? She's a singer. She's more famous now than she was before. Because 88 Rising signed her out. I've been a fan of her for a long time. Her album, I think it was her latest one, was really sad. It was about her moving away and then losing her boyfriend. And I can relate to that a lot. So there's a specific order you need to watch them in. And it's like, I don't know, if you watch the specific order, the songs go from the album, like throughout the album. And at first they're happy, and then at the end it's just like you're bawling your eyes out. So it's so nice. Let me see. There it is. Oceans and Engines. You live up in the hills. If you see any petunias, you'll give me a few. You feel like I like those? It's okay. I don't want to kill a flower for something I like, you know? Called to revere. The theme is angels because about her best friend who became an angel. That's really fucking sad. I've had a couple of friends actually, who I've lost. And it's sad knowing you'll never be able to get them back, you know? Sometimes that's like one of the hardest things you can do. Just lose someone and know they'll never come back. Yeah. Not killing silly bean. Well, if you can bring the flower here alive, then I'll be so happy. Be so grateful for you. And her best friend was also heavily involved in her early musical career. Aw, that's so sad. My best friends were with me throughout my entire life. Like, my difficult parts growing up, they were online. And it hurts because, like, you know, you're online every day. Growing up, I didn't have friends, just the one online. And so I talk to them every day. Eventually, one day they're not online, and their brother sends me a news article that they were killed in a car accident. Oh, stuff like that happens, you know? Eventually, you'll never get over the pain, right? You never get over the pain of loss in any capacity. You just learn to live with it. It's okay. It's been like 9 years now. 9 years of learning to live with it. So I can live with my mind at peace now. Okay, so here's the first one you should watch. And then I believe this is the second one. Yeah. You just gotta watch them in that order, and it's just like fucking hurts, dude. Another artist I really love is Keshi. Oh, thank you, Delta. It's okay. I'm doing wonderful right now, Rainy. I'm just talking to people, you know, ASMR. Talking about life. Yeah, Keshi. I love Keshi. Keshi's actually who inspired me to start singing. I heard his song Skeletons. I was on a date with someone, and we were listening to music. That song came on, and I'm like, oh my god. So all these years later, I still listen to him. And his latest album fucking made me cry. I was crying. I was bawling my eyes out. He's so beautiful. He wrote a song for his girlfriend. And it's so beautiful because in the music video, it shows all these places, right? And those places, they mean nothing to me. They mean nothing to people watching it. But like, if you read into the Keshi's like history and stuff, those are all places he went on a date with his girlfriend when he visited her in Japan. So to him, that's his whole world. That's everything. And to people watching, it's just places. And in my opinion, that makes his music speak a lot louder than the lyrics, because he incorporated that element of writing that song for her. It's such a beautiful song too. Where'd I put him? Let me see if I can find that song. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's called Understand. Yeah, that song it means so much to him, and in a way it means so much to me because after my latest breakup, I kind of had that song on repeat. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this means so much to me. It's really nice, it's really nice. Yeah. These songs are so beautiful. Understand, yeah, that one is so pretty. On broke you, oh. I was crying so much too. So like, when I had my breakup, I was listening to that song on repeat. And I was crying so hard. I'm like, fuck, I thought it was gonna be like that. I thought my relationship was gonna be like that. But it's not. It's just a thing that happens, you know? Like, sometimes you're vibing and sometimes life does a complete 180 and everything changes. Have you listened to his latest album with Euphoria? That song is pretty. Yeah. For you, it broke you because the edit of your favorite anime, which was two boys. Aw, I'm sorry. I've had several, like, I don't know, I've had several relationships flop. And they were long ones too, like, I'm talking 3 years, 4 years. And they ended into nothingness. But that's just how life is, you know? Sometimes it just doesn't go the way you want, and yeah. Bodies is so pretty. I love that one, yeah. I saved so many Boys Love comics on my phone because, like, it's goals. The dream goals, yeah. Have you heard of his song Pillows? That one is so nice. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna stop fangirling about Keshi. I was so obsessed with him. I had him saved as my phone background for a while. The picture of him was showing his abs. Immediately, every time someone saw my phone, they knew I was gay. Guess he was pretty fucking hot, yeah. He was very hot. But I'm never gonna try to get with him because, like, he has his girlfriend and he needs to be happy with her. You know, I want him happy. But yeah, another one of the artists I love. Very niche. Usually people don't know about Keshi. And I have so many little ones here. Yeah. You'd think he's kind of popular, but he's only popular in like our generation, you know? A lot of older generations don't know him, so like he's popular to us, but to kids or to people older than us, he's not that popular. Yeah. Although someday I would love to meet him, you know? I'd love to meet him and just ask how he did it. How did he get his voice to be so angelic? Because that's something I want to do someday. I want to have a voice like an angel or a siren. Something where you can just allure people in and keep their attention. No, I don't, Smokey. My voice is pretty mid at best. Mentioning inspiration for music. Solo was the reason you started writing your own music. Gave you the boost to write music to process your own feelings. I'd love to hear your music someday, you know? Just sort of vibe, listen to your music, appreciate it, you know? Any form of art I love. I'm a huge fanatic. I mean, there's been times where I've gotten fan art and I've really appreciated it so much that I've commissioned the artist. I'm like, I don't know, I guess not an art critic, someone who's like really fond of art, yeah. Did I record music myself? I used to record myself singing, but I stopped. I deleted them all because I had like this one moment where I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna amount to anything, and I just got rid of it all. But maybe someday in the future I'll you know, redo that. I mean, I play bass a lot, so I'll probably sing while playing bass, you know. Oh, don't bonk me, Smokey. Bonking is not nice. And you need to be nice. You need to be a good boy, okay? Can you do that for me? Can you be a good boy? Yeah. No. Aw. Okay, Smokey, I guess you can't be a good boy then. You're not a dummy though. I'm not gonna ever say that. You're never gonna hear me call you a dummy, or anyone for that matter. Unless it's like a friend, jokingly. I don't like insulting people. It's not my... You know? Well, I do suppose I should be heading off soon. I have to start making my videos. And then I have to start actually doing stuff, you know? Like, getting up and getting out of bed and all that. I'm not in bed right now, but like, I need to exercise and all. So, I'll put the Discord in the chat for everyone who's not in. And then, we'll find someone to raid right now. Let's see here. Who's a good person to raid? There's some little people here. Let's raid someone we haven't raided before, alright? Let's raid someone who's completely like... I think they're new. Here. Yeah, they deserve to be raided. Let's spread some love. This person is Cherry the VTuber. We're gonna spread some love to them. Make sure that they're happy, you know? Thank you for showing up. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and or night. I'll see you all next time. But until then, bye everyone.